look at this. This is why you get up in the morning. This is why you get out of that nice warm bed and out into the wilderness. This is exactly the reason why. The weather app was right for a change, so it said there'd be some nice foggy, misty conditions for a few hours just after sunrise. So it looks special. Whether we can get a special image is another thing altogether, but we will see. In the last video, I did comment upon whether we could find any spring flowers for the foreground and get some nice atmospheric conditions. So I'll be on the lookout again today for anything like that, because that's kind of the image that I've got pictured that I want to capture, but we'll see. It's very peaceful, nice and quiet. Birds are tweeting. Let's go. So I found this scene just here, which I've been spending a fair bit of time on. There's a big, huge tree which has fallen, and over the years it's started to break down, and it's creating some amazing shapes and textures in the way it curves around here and blends in with the other trees in the area. And I'm just trying to make an image of it. You may be able to see that there's a tree which twists and around. It's almost like I think it looks like a roller coaster personally, but so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to use that kind of almost leading line through to a subject in the back, and it's taken me a while to kind of find something which I'm happy with. I'll move you around in a moment so that you can see, but there's a tree. In fact, let me just bring you over now. There's a tree just at the back here. So it's this tree here. So we go around here, and then just in the back, we've got this old broken off tree. And with the fog and the atmosphere, I just think it works. There's a lot of images here that I think I want to try. I'm going to do some wide angle images as well. But the conditions are just spectacular. In fact, I've just seen another image here. All in all, looks really cool so far. All right, let's continue shooting. Okay, so hopefully you can see that. This is my kind of setup here. Now I'm shooting with the 35 to 150, and I'm at a focal length of, well, about 35. And I'm shooting in a landscape format, as you can see. So what I intend to do here is to take this shot from this angle and then move the camera up there, take another shot, and then a third and final image up there. Let me just tilt the screen so that you can see. But that just allows me to get a wide angle shot without distortion. Right, I think this is going to work. Fingers crossed it does. Let's see how it looks. The light is absolutely awesome right now. trying to frame up a shot. As you can see, I'm just down here focusing on this this broken off branch as more of a foreground interest, just looking through the scene. But if I'm honest, I don't think it's the one that I'm looking for, but it's a good start for sure. We've got some really, really great light coming through the mist and the fog, and it's a really crazily high dynamic scene. You know, my D850 can handle it just about, but we've got extremely bright highlights and really, really dark shadows, so really challenging. Now I'll try and document what I can, but at the moment I'm just rushing around trying to get another shot, so bear with me and we'll get something better. So as you can see, all the fog and all the mist has been burnt away by this sun, which is coming out quite strong. And I just thought I'd just grab a quick shot before all the atmosphere is completely taken away. But at the same time, we've got atmosphere with that light coming through, cutting through the mist and hitting these silver birch trees over here. So I've got my camera in a landscape format, and I think it's going to look quite nice because that light which is coming through in the top right hand corner, although it's really harsh, it's lighting up the branches really, really nicely. So I'm going to try a few different frames from this section, and hopefully it'll come out quite nice because we've got the coolness in the shadows, we've got the blues and the reds, and then we've got the bright light coming through in the top rights. So I'm shooting it just a standard f7, ISO 32 I believe, so on the lowest ISO possible, purely because of the really harsh light. Got a shutter release cable to eliminate any camera shake. I'm shooting it about 60mm, and it just looks really nice. But that light is so heavy, it's so strong. I think what I'm going to try and do is, because the light is so harsh, I might try zooming right in to the canopy or the lower parts of the trees, just to see if there's any different type of shots. In fact, I've just seen one. I see it. So I've just rushed through it whilst the light is good. I've changed to a portrait. I'm using the 35 to 150, and I'm zoomed in on a tree or branch which is kind of sticking out in the middle of the frame, and because I'm zoomed in and you've got that compression, we've got all of the trees in the background, which is, you know, there's a lot of detail there. We've got the mist and the fog in the background, and there's separation between the tree and the background. So I'm hopeful, really hopeful, that we've got something half decent there. I'm going to move the camera around a little bit to try some different frames, but all in all, oh, that light is awesome. All in all, it looked brilliant. Well, I've been really trying to capture as much as I can with the video camera, but the conditions are changing so quickly, and there's light here, there and everywhere, and there's shots here, there and everywhere. It's been impossible for me to try and vlog it, so I really apologise, but we'll talk about the images at the end of the video, some of the ones I've captured off camera. But at the moment, the light is just spectacular. We've got some really harsh light which is coming down over the hill down into the valley, and because it's so harsh, it's lighting up all those trees, and it just looks unbelievable. I'm trying to capture as much as I can in the conditions because it's such a high dynamic range scene. There's really deep shadows and really bright highlights. Now, I know I've spoken a lot about that today, but it's so true. Unbelievable. I'm confident we're going to get some nice shots today. Confident. I should never say that, but I have just said it. I'll try and get some video as well up close so that you can see what I'm so excited about. Whew, okay, so it's starting to calm down now, but there was a mad 20 minutes of light changing, and yeah, I'm kind of just relaxed now and focusing on this scene here. I'll do a quick video clip for you on screen just to show you what I'm focused on, or the main subject, which is this tree in the lower part of the image. And I just think it's balanced really well with the rest of the scene. So in the background we've got all of these trees going up the ridge line where the light is touching upon the tops of the trees, and I just think it looks brilliant. So I'm trying to do a few different type of shots. I'm at about f11, f10 at the moment, with a focal length of only about 120 mil actually. I've got my ISO as low as possible because the dynamic range in the scene is pretty high, and I'm using a shutter release to eliminate any camera shake. And that's basically the shot. It's as simple as that. We've got some nice light and some nice trees. So fingers crossed, we've got an image. Oh, what a day, what a morning. I think that brings the video to an end. We've got some good shots, some really great atmospheric fog and mist and everything else this morning. So fingers crossed we've got some good images. We're going to go back into the office and see what we've got. So I'm also looking forward to that first image, the one with the twisting kind of tree branch on the floor. Oh yeah. Right. Thanks for watching. Drop a like, consider subscribing, and follow me on Instagram as well, just at the bottom of the screen here. Thanks for watching, I'll see you next time. Cheers.